Hello everybody, this is John. Welcome to the Merschman Seeds Ag Weather Briefing for November 4th, 2017. Well, for the most part it was a fairly quiet week over the last week. Now take a look at the precipitation estimates over North Dakota. See how smooth they are compared to, say, over Indiana? When you look at that this time of year, that uniform and that smooth, what do you think of? Well, that's snow. You have much more uniform, lighter amounts, and you can really see that transition here to more winter-like pattern in this area and still more fall-like pattern in this region. So when we look at snow, look at this. Parts of Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, North Dakota, even a small part of South Dakota had some snow. The blue is up to 2 or 3 inches of snow, but look at that yellow. That's a heavy snow over eastern North Dakota, pockets of northern Minnesota, and pockets of northern Wisconsin, in some cases over 6 inches of snow over the last week. And some of that, if not most of it, is still on the ground because the air is unusually cold over that area. We're looking at 2 to as much as 6 inches of snow already on the ground. It's only November 4th, so hopefully that's not a precursor to what we're going to see over the rest of the winter season. But anyway, quite a bit of snow, early season snow over the far upper Midwest. And the reason why? Well, look at the cold temperatures here. Almost the entire Corn Belt, centered right over the smack in the middle of it. Look at those areas of purple. That's 10 degrees below normal. So we've been having a reversal in temperature. Remember last week's briefing, we had a lot of really warm air over the area, at least in part of the week. Now we have this very cold air. That's not all that unusual. You know, as we get into the latter part of fall, we start to transition into stronger systems and we start to transport this cold air masses, and then it retreats, we get some warmer air. Now, I'm going to talk about the drought monitor over the next week, but I thought I'd just substitute this for soil moisture. You can see there still are some pockets where we need some additional recharge. We've got a lot of time to do it before next growing season, but you can see southeast Iowa still could use a bit more precipitation. Parts of Missouri, Illinois, and scattered areas of the eastern Corn Belt and the northern Corn Belt, the far northwest Corn Belt as well. Tropics, we didn't have much in the Midwest over the inland moving systems over the Midwest. Not much out there anymore. The season's beginning to really wind down right now. So the Arctic Oscillation is just something I look at here. It's a measurement or index that shows the jet stream pattern. It shows us going into a negative Arctic Oscillation. That's saying that the polar vortex might not be as strong, and that might allow some cold air to sink south. Let's take a look if that's the case. So this week what we have here is we're going to have a very strong cold front passing through, and that's really going to be the story, I think, for the week, and that'll be coming through this weekend into Monday. After that, we're going to have some colder air, drier air, and stable air for the rest of the week. There's that cold air, but look at the contrast here. This is what's setting the stage for severe weather. Very cold air to the north, mild and moist air to the east, and right at that boundary is where we're going to have the chance of severe weather. Now to give you some idea how cold this air is, this is Tuesday morning. Look at that, eastern North Dakota. We have a snow cover. The snow cover is going to keep those temperatures down 5 to 10 degrees colder than normal. I'm seeing the model guidance here showing temperatures near zero on Tuesday morning. So much colder air. It's not going to work nearly as much into the eastern Corn Belt. It's going to be somewhat limited to the upper Midwest. As far as precipitation this week, in that cold air I can't rule out some light amounts of snow, but for the most part looks like the heaviest rain will be right ahead of that cold front. Gives you some timing here on Sunday. You can see it's pushing across Illinois and Missouri eastward. Now there's going to be a pretty good risk of severe weather on Sunday. This is an enhanced risk. You might remember the classifications go marginal, slight, enhanced, moderate, and high. So enhanced is pretty significant. This is a possibility of severe weather, including tornadoes. So keep alert over parts of especially far eastern Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, parts of Ohio, parts of Michigan as well. Now this is the climatology right here. we do get more active systems in November, and this is indicating that it's not unheard of to get this type of severe weather this time of year, but it is usually a little bit further to the south than what we're going to see. There is a chance some more snow in the cold air up to the north, generally light amounts over parts of South Dakota, southern Minnesota, but could be some more moderate snow over far northern reaches. Now we get into the 9th through the 14th of November. The jet stream is fairly close to normal, maybe a little bit further to the north, so temperatures will be gradually, after we get a shot of cold air, gradually be moderating, but probably not so much through the rest of this week into early next. We still have modestly below normal temperatures. And then as we get into the November, this is going to be the 14th through the 19th of November, the jet stream is pretty much right where it's supposed to be. And I think temperatures for the most part are either going to be a little bit above or a little bit below normal. So a shot of cold air, then a slow trend towards gradually getting back to normal towards the middle part of the month. That's temperature. Precipitation. Well, like I said, really along that cold front with severe storm threat on Sunday, maybe into Monday, for the eastern Corn Belt. A couple inches of rain, I can't rule that out. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is going to be pretty light for week 1 and a strong dry signal for week 2. So I think I really talked about both temperature and precipitation. Looks like really I think the big story is going to be a severe weather threat on Sunday over the eastern Corn Belt, starting in eastern Missouri and then moving off to the east late on Sunday into Sunday night. So if you're in that area, be alert for severe storms. Otherwise, hope everybody has a great week. Some cooler and colder, chilly air, fall weather coming in. So take care.